Omicron spreads in India's big cities, but hospitalization rates are still low. Kolkata Indian megacities Delhi, Mumbai and Kolkata are experiencing a surge in COVID-19 cases, although without a corresponding rise in hospitalizations. But fears are growing about a spread to rural areas in the coming days. India reported 90,928 new daily COVID-19 cases on Thursday, up nearly fourfold since the start of the year, mostly from cities where health officials say the Omicron variant has overtaken Delta. The bulk of those infected have shown no or only mild symptoms and have recovered quickly at home, officials said. The Federal Health Ministry on Wednesday identified Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai and Bengaluru as some of the main regions of concern, although state officials worry the disease will soon spread to the countryside where health facilities are weaker. Kolkata, a city of about 15 million, accounted for half of the new cases in the eastern state of West Bengal until a few days ago, but cases are now rising in neighboring districts. The state has reported one of the highest rates of infections in India. We are watching the situation in the districts and rural belts, where the numbers are also growing, said West Bengal Health Services Director Ajay Chakraborty, who has isolated himself at home after contracting the virus. Many COVID-19 beds in Kolkata were still empty, he said. At the government-run Infectious Diseases and Balaiagata General Hospital, only 75 admissions were recorded on Tuesday, despite more than 9,000 new cases, he added. In the West, Mumbai recorded a new daily infection peak of 15,166 on Wednesday, while up on its previous high of just over 11,000 hit last year. Nearly 90% of new patients had shown no symptoms and only 8 were hospitalized, city officials said in a daily health bulletin. COVID-19 cases nearly doubled in a day in Delhi to 10,665 on Wednesday, but the state said only 7% of its COVID-19 beds were occupied. Federal health officials, however, have warned that even a large number of mild cases could put pressure on the health system. India has confirmed at least 2,135 Omicron cases and 1 death linked to the variant, in an elderly man who was suffering from diabetes. Daily COVID-19 deaths rose by 325 on Thursday, taking the total to 482,876. Total infections are at 35.11 million, only behind the US in numbers. Many cities have already imposed night curfews and weekend lockdowns, as well as closed schools. Political rallies, however, have continued in several states where elections are due in the next few weeks and months. Health officials will discuss the matter with Election Commission officials on Thursday amid rising concerns about such rallies that led to a devastating second wave in the country in April and May.